So why are we taking this case again, John? It looks like regular police work to me.
Beats me. Davies requested it.
I haven't seen him before. Must be new in the force.
Excuse me, ma'am, this is a crime scene?
Special Agent Reed, this is Special Agent McCoy, FBI. We're here on official business.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know. You can go in, sir, ma'am.
You must be new. You're far too polite.
Officer Jonathan Duffer. Yes, I just recently graduated from the academy. It's an honor to serve the city.
Ah, fresh blood. Doesn't that make you all warm and tingly inside?
No, but I'm sure this crime scene will. What exactly happened in there?
I hear they found a body hanging. Murder, apparently. I don't know much else. Like I said, I just started at the force, so they have me standing guard. You're gonna have to talk to your people inside. I don't know why the FBI was called in.
You're not the only one wondering. Thank you, officer. Who found the body?
A bum found the body, but he didn't see anything.
Who interrogated him?
I heard it was Director Davies herself. You work for her, don't you? Must be quite an honor.
She's something, all right. Any other witnesses?
Nobody heard or saw anything from what I've heard.
Ain't this our lucky day?
Thank you, officer.
No problem, Agent, and I'm sorry again.
Never apologize for doing your job, kiddo.
Yes, sir.
It's an all-agents night. I'm not particularly looking forward to the who's got the biggest gun conversation, though. I'll let John socialize. I'll go do some work.
The hell is that supposed to mean?
Finally, you get your ass down here.
My ass was busy closing Scott's file.
Look around and then come talk to me. And John, please wipe your mouth. I can smell that egg sandwich all the way over here.
Hey, it's a good sandwich, ain't it? What do you say, Gallagher?
Sure, if you want to drop dead from a heart attack.
Hey man, I'll back you up. They don't know what they're missing.
Poor bastard.
Brutal.
Suicide?
Agent, if it was suicide, I wouldn't be here at 2:30 in the morning.
Some people don't have any sense of humor around here.
I left it in my bed when I got Davies' call.
Did the killer use this table to hang the guy?
Maybe they used it for leverage.
Is this from the victim?
It seems to be from their fingertips.
Even my pal and tech guru Terrence Bowlby is here. Davies must be really interested in this case. But why? Hey, buddy. How's it going?
The Erica herself. I'm trying to finish quickly so I can go get some freaking sleep. I'm a tech geek. I shouldn't be doing all this crap.
Where's your team?
There's a lot of shit hitting the department right now, so we're low on manpower. How's it hanging, McCoy? Weird to see the FBI all over this.
I don't make the rules, pal.
Have you gotten any prints?
Nothing. It's super clean. This person knew what they were doing. Been searching around, but I can't even find a partial.
How can the guy who did this struggle so much and not leave any traces behind?
The guy knows his shit.
Any luck identifying our John Doe?
Nope.
Nothing in the database?
I wish it was that simple. Didn't you look at the body?
What about it?
Oh, get this. The problem is not that the guy isn't in the database. The problem is that the killer cut the skin off the fingers of our John Doe. All I've been able to find is just blood markings everywhere. Thank you, asshole, for making my life easier.
DNA?
I'll have to take a look at that tomorrow.
So any theories on how the guy was hanged?
There are a few marks on the body. They aren't from a struggle with a killer per se, but my theory is that whoever did this had a hell of a time stringing that big guy up.
Drag marks?
Exactly. It wasn't easy getting him up there.
So we're looking at someone smaller than the victim. Probably an average build?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Hang in there, buddy.
Yeah.
That's Gareth Pattison. When he's not shooting horrors like this one, he's an amazing fine art photographer. Hey, Gareth.
Hello, Agent Reed.
Dr. Gallagher is one of the best at what she does. She also has a stick up her ass about it. Gallagher?
Reed,
What do we have here?
white male, mid-40s, cause of death, strangulation.
So he was definitely killed by the hanging.
No doubt about that. He suffered a very agonizing death. The cerebral hypoxia was as slow as it could have been.
English?
Deprivation of oxygen to the brain.
Any signs of struggle?
Not exactly, but there are marks on the body. Bowlby can fill you in on his theories.
Any idea how someone got him up there without struggling?
I can't say for sure without running an autopsy. Look at the spots in the shirt. Most likely saliva. In victims of hanging, the tongue protrudes by the pressure on the jaw, causing it to dry. My best guess is that the saliva was then caused by some kind of a drug used prior to the suffocation.
The killer must not have been strong enough to do this without drugging the victim.
John Doe here is very well built. I couldn't take him.
Are you kids done theorizing? I'd like to get back to my work.
A very slow death, you say?
I believe he was not dropped, but rather raised with the rope. Add to that the height of this table, just tall enough for the victim to reach it with his toes from time to time, allowing for the compression of the trachea to stop every once in a while.
What about loss of consciousness?
The weight of the body causes the compression of the airway, arteries, and jugular veins. If done correctly, the victim should pass out in a matter of seconds. But in this case, you can see how his brain expanded. Look at the veins in his forehead. He stayed conscious for at least 30 to 45 minutes, maybe more.
Whoever did this must have really hated the guy.
He also defecated. It's another sign of prolonged cases of suffocation.
So that's the smell. And Davies pinned it on my sandwich.
Lovely as ever, John. What else can you tell us?
I'm trying to finish my work, if you don't mind. Stop by the morgue tomorrow and we can talk more. And bring something to keep Bowlby entertained and stop him from coming down to interrupt me when I'm working.
Hey, I heard that.
Good.
When did they move forensics?
They just moved him into our building this week. Temporarily, they said. Thankfully, it's only him. I'd go crazy if they brought the whole forensics freak show.
Have you looked at yourself in the mirror lately?
Excuse me now. I'd like to finish this so I can get back home to my cats.
I'll bug you again if I need more info.
Try to be quick.
The painting looks fresh. Well, there are too many people here. I'll look at it later. I've been avoiding Davies lately. I shouldn't be angry with her, but I just can't help it. On it lately. Since Scott died, it's slowly gotten worse and worse.
Are you all right?
I'll manage. Something fell down there. Hey, John, any idea what this is?
No clue. Ask Terrence.
Hey, Terrence.
Yo, E!
Terrence, did you notice that wall over there? The paint looks fresh.
Yeah, I saw that. I'll have to call someone to come here tomorrow and take a closer look. I seriously don't have time for all this work.
Have you talked to Davies about the lack of resources?
She knows this is BS.
I heard that.
All good, boss. I got it.
Do you know what this is? It was under the shelf.
No freaking clue. Looks old. Is it evidence?
Are you confiscating it if I say it is?
Maybe. Does it have any prints? Ah, screw it. Keep it. But bring it to me tomorrow. Oh, and keep it clean.
You said it looks old?
Yeah. I've seen something similar. Ask me another day, when there's coffee.
Terrence?
Really, I don't know. Do whatever you have to do with it and bring it back.
Hang in there, buddy.
Yeah.
Reed, McCoy,
Oh, joy.
come talk to me when you're done asking around.
We'd better make sure we know our facts before talking to Davies.
Reed, we're paying for the damn cell phone so that you take the call when I ring you. Is that clear? Now, what have you found? How did the victim die?
Suffocation.
Who is our John Doe?
We can't identify the victim yet because the victim's fingertips have been skinned.
Any leads on the killer?
The killer struggled with the hanging of the victim, which leads us to believe that the killer is smaller and skinnier than the victim.
That's it?
That's it. I may point out, however, that Terrence is being overworked, so he's not exactly at the top of his game.
When I have questions about how to run my branch, I'll ask you. Anything to add, McCoy?
No.
Wonderful. Not only are you too late, you're also worthless. Go get some sleep and get your asses to work tomorrow early. I want to see you in my office as soon as you're in, Reed.
Yes, sir. Can I ask a question? Why are we taking this case?
Tomorrow. Now get out of here. Erica.
Sir?
How are you holding up?
I'll be fine.
Good. Get some rest. I have a bad feeling about this one.
You called?
Erica, I know how much you care about what happened to Scott, but I'm afraid I'm gonna have to let you off the case.
Don't do this to me, Davies.
I have to. It's been 3 years.
This is bullshit! I'm so close to getting somewhere.
No, Erica, you're not. I've seen your reports. You're going in circles.
My dad put you up to this?
Brian's worried about you. Listen, I understand how much this means to you, but it has to stop. I put my job on the line, letting you take on a case in which you're so personally involved. And I did it out of respect for your dad. But it's time to move on, Erica. Even your dad agrees.
I can't.
You have to, Erica. I'm afraid that's an order.
Are you all right?
I just need a minute. Getting worse.
What is?
My visions.
I told you to go see someone about that.
Shh, they'll hear you.
Do you still have that card I gave you?
Yes, John, I do. But the whole hocus pocus thing, it's not me.
Listen, Rose runs an antique shop. That thing you found, Terrence says it was an antique. So go ask her about it, and while you're there, maybe bring up these visions of yours. What can it hurt?
If that will shut you up, fine. I'll go tomorrow.
Go now. She's a night owl. Closed in the mornings, open all night.
Great. That sounds perfectly normal.
Go on. I'll hitch a ride to the office.
It's still open? Does Rose ever sleep?
Hello, my dear. I could feel the spirits were active tonight. I knew someone would appear.
Yeah, that'd be me. So, does the shop have the identity problem, or is it you?
Very observant. What's a pretty girl like yourself doing out at the witching hour?
Special Agent Reed. I'm here to ask you some questions about an antique.
My favorite subject, Agent. And you can call me Rose, my dear.
So, you sell antiques?
You do not just sell antiques, my dear. I like to see it as a way to preserve these beauties through the generations. But yes, this is an antique shop, among other things.
Like what? Reading a crystal ball?
If a customer wants to talk to their dear departed mother or father, I am happy to help.
Right. Do you read the tarot too?
I make an honest living, agent. Nothing wrong with that.
Other than extorting people's hard-earned money, no.
I give people what they want. I know when people need healing and how to help them heal. Right, my dear?
I wanted to ask you about this.
Ah, that is strange.
What is?
This is only a piece of the toy. Ah, yes, it is a lait pendu, or at least very similar to one. Precious things. Ah, beautiful.
A what?
Le pendu. It was a line of toys that had their roots in the French Revolution. It is said that those in high society used them at secret parties. Mysterious, do you not think? And some say they used these toys to scare their children into understanding what justice could do to them if they did not follow the rules. Horrible, is it not?
So why would a toy like that appear in a crime scene last night?
That is your job, my dear.
Could this have come from this shop?
I have not sold one in a while, but they are not as uncommon as you may think.
Do you know of any other shops that may sell them?
Toy shops, other antique stores. I bet they show up in those online auctions too. As I said, they are not all that uncommon. I am sorry, my dear.
What else can you tell me about it?
The artifact is indeed old, but it has been modified. The wood is very old, and so is the varnish, but the cuts are new. Is this the only piece you found?
Yes. So there are more?
Well, yes. And I would say these cuts were made to fit into some other piece.
Do you carry these?
There is one right there.
Thanks for the help.
Anytime, my dear. Now, tell me the real reason why you are here.
Something's been happening to me. A friend suggested I talk to you about it.
Go on. I am listening.
I keep having...
Visions?
I'm sorry, I'm not exactly comfortable.
Listen, my dear. You can tell Rose whatever is happening to you. These old bones have seen it all and heard it all.
How do you know? Did John McCoy call you?
Jean McCoy. Where do I know that name from? Ah, yes. Jean. Another FBI agent. More easygoing. He came here a few years back. Poor soul, he was utterly lost. He loved my coffee, and we used to sit at that table over there, talking for hours. I would guess you are the girl he told me about.
Wish he'd let me deal with this on my own.
Sometimes we do need a push, my dear. And here you are, taking the right steps. When did they start? The visions. I will tell you what. Go and sleep on it. Visit your brother tomorrow.
Wait, how do you know?
Sleep on it. And if you are ready tomorrow, come back here and I will show you a few things. All right?
We'll see. I could stay up driving all night. I could use the time to think, but I'd better get some sleep tonight. I have a feeling tomorrow is going to be a long day. Ready to go. I should see what Davies wanted. The FBI Boston office. Home sweet workplace. So many heroes. That's the office of the big boss man. Or boss woman, in this case. Where is Davies? My partner in crime. John has always taken a protective role with me, especially when I get my crazy ideas. The guy doesn't go anywhere without that thing. A present from his dad or something like that. Good morning, John.
What's so good about it?
You were an iridescent ray of sunshine today. Did you have your coffee yet?
Shit, no coffee will fix this.
What's up?
All this paperwork that fell on my desk today like a goddamn ticker tape parade.
I'd offer my help, but...
But?
Don't really want to, sorry.
Bring me some donuts if you want to help.
Will a bag of chips from the vending machine do?
Get out of here.
Have you seen Davies?
Sully told me she left early. Got reeled in by something, I suspect.
Great. Know when she's coming in?
Nope. Now stop asking questions.
It's my job.
We'll stop being so good at it.
Had any new thoughts on the hanging last night?
You see my desk? A man cannot think straight with all this.
You know, there's something that doesn't fit.
Erica, every case you've worked on, you've hoped it had something to do with Scott's killer. It's that gleam in your eyes. And it's right there, right now.
It isn't that. Davies had a bad feeling about it, and I agree.
Well, you know what to do. Put your clues together. Go back to the crime scene. Pay a visit to Dr. Gallagher. See what surfaces.
Meanwhile, you'll be here guarding the donuts.
There's a bright side to everything, Mama said. But there's no donuts today. So I can't even have that small comfort.
So I went to see that woman, Rose.
And?
I don't know. You know I hate that spooky shit. But she seemed to know something.
You gotta deal with these flashes of yours now, before they seriously screw up your ability to do your job.
I guess. Well, I guess I should get back to the case now.
How are you feeling, kiddo?
I'll survive. I'm gonna stop by Scott's grave today.
Red, my mama always said, if it's meant to be...
It'll happen. You know what pisses me off? Not that I haven't caught the killer, or that Davies closed the case, but the fact that there may be another pair of innocent suckers out there whose lives could be about to change forever because of this bastard.
He's been quiet for 3 years. Maybe the guy died, who knows, had a heart attack. The guy was on fire last time anyone saw him, you know? Look, in any case, stop the whining and go do some work. You are better than that.
Yeah, I'll catch you later. Guinevere Graham. Gwen for short. I don't know what we'd do without her. Department admin, office manager, and she's handling evidence these days, too. Hi, Gwen. How are you?
Erica! Working hard. You know, lots of things to file. But hey, can't complain. Still have my job.
Yeah.
So, what's up?
So, how's it been handling the evidence room?
Crazy, isn't it? Davey said it's only until we get out of this mess, cutbacks and all. Wish this came with the raise, but what can you do? Anyways, if you have any requests, I can get it for you.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, Gwen.
Anytime.
Jared Sullivan, or as we like to call him, Sully. Yeah, there's some history there. My little corner of the room. It speaks to how well I play with others. Let's see what's new today.
Hey, Erica.
Sully?
Davies told me that she had to leave as soon as she got here, to let you know.
Thank you.
She said she needed to talk to you about that antique you found yesterday.
How did she know? Terrence.
Yeah, she was mostly talking to herself. You know how she does that. She had a similar piece or something?
Really? Interesting. Need to see this thing.
I'm sure. Are you avoiding me?
Sully, I have 10,000 things in my head right now. Can we talk later?
Sure. You want to grab lunch later?
Not today, Sully. I really am busy. Maybe some other day?
Yeah, you got a hell of a case. By the way, you left your jacket at my place the other night. I can bring it by, or maybe you could...
Yeah, bring it by.
Sure, no problem.
That's Scotty. It's my best picture of him. Ugh, that looks so unappetizing. Ugh, no thanks. My drawer. It's a mess of a place. Some loose change. I can connect to the FBI database through my computer. Read. Terrence mentioned to me that you have found a piece of an antique last night at the crime scene. I was sent one anonymously last week. I gave it to Terrence. It's not the first weird thing I've gotten lately either, but I wrote them off up until last night. I'll show it all to you when I get back later today. For now, I have to go take a look at something important. Davies. What does she have in her office? I have to get into Davies' office somehow. Hey, babe. We haven't spent time together in a while. Was wondering if you'd like to rent a movie and watch it at my place this weekend. Sully. Sully, how many times do I have to tell you not to call me babe? Cool. I could use a couple hours away from all this. Figures. Dad avoids visiting Scott. Maybe that's why he decided to bury him there, so that he could be as far away from his memory as possible. The case database. I can access closed and current cases here. Exactly what it says. A people search. I don't have anyone to search for right now. McCoy?
Red?
You keep a copy of Davy's office keys, no?
Why?
She sent me an email mentioning something about strange things she's been receiving in the past few days. So I figured that since she isn't here...
You just sneak into her office and look around?
Oh, come on, John. I don't have time to stand around until she comes back.
Even if I didn't think that was a stupid idea, you're out of luck. I lost those keys. And don't tell anyone either.
Has Sully said anything about me?
Look, I'm not good at this lovey-dovey shit, but we were at Joey's the other night, throwing him back, and the kid opened up. He's confused.
I don't blame him. I have fun when I'm with him, it's just... I feel like I'm cheating.
You mean because of...
You know. It's one thing when you touch a body and find details that help on a crime scene. But when someone holds your hand and you see him looking at penthouse magazines and...
Don't all guys do that?
It's not that. I feel intrusive. If I find things that I don't like later, too bad. But I want to get there at my own pace. I don't want to know his parents before I even have the chance to feel it's going too fast when he asks me to meet him.
Man, I don't know what it'd be of me if every time I kissed my ex-wife I saw my mother-in-law.
And that's on a good day. I'm going to go back to my work.
Go get him, Red.
The elevator. This is the second floor. The main entrance and the parking lot garage are on the first floor. The interrogation room, the holding cells, and some administrative offices are on that floor. Accounting is up there. No, thank you.